as the England versus India Test series is concerned, England have confirmed their squad for the fourth Test against India, and there is a return for a left-arm spinner, or rather a left-arm spinning all-rounder in Liam Dawson, who comes in for Shoaib Bashir, who has been ruled out of the remainder of the Anderson Tendulkar Trophy due to a finger injury that he sustained in the third Test at the Mecca of cricket in Lords. So let me just read out to you the England squad here. Ben Stokes is the captain, Jofra Archer, Gus Atkinson, Jacob Bethel, Harry Brook, Bryden Cast, Zak Crawley, Liam Dawson from Hampshire is there, Ben Duckett, Oli Pope, Joe Root, Jamie Smith, Josh Tongue, and Chris Woakes. So that's the squad that England have, pretty much on the similar lines that has been the case in the first three Test matches. Just one change for England here, that Liam Dawson comes in for the injured Shoaib Bashir. So for England, the point here is that their playing 11 is going to be pretty much the same as to what it has been in the first three Test matches or so. They could be, Jacob Bethel playing in for someone like a Zak Crawley, who has been terribly out of form with the bat. There's Oli Pope, who has been pretty much inconsistent, but apart from that, England's playing 11 should remain the same. Let's say, if Zak Crawley retains his place, then he opens alongside Ben Duckett, who has been in good form. Then there is Oli Pope. Maybe, there's a strong feeling within the England camp that Jacob Bethel, could play some part in the series. It could be in the fourth Test or the fifth Test, but that remains to be seen. Then Joe Root, there's Harry Brook, who also has been a bit inconsistent here, and who has been criticized for his dismissal, specifically in the second innings of the Lord's Test. There is Ben Stokes, the captain, who delivered a match-winning spell against India with all the lengthy bowling spells that he had in both the innings. Took a lot of wickets, scored some crucial runs. Jamie Smith at 7, who has been one of their best batters. Then there is Liam Dawson, who will more than likely make his return to the 11. This is probably going to be his fourth Test, after a long time. He last represented England in Test cricket in 2017. So a return for him to the Whites after 8 years. And then maybe, it's going to be three proper pacers. There's Chris Woakes, who has returned to form. Jofra Archer made a terrific comeback. And then there is Bryden Cast, who was actually breathing fire in the second innings. There's also an update from the squad that seam bowlers Sam Cook and Jamie Overton have returned to their respective counties to play in the county championship. So earlier they were a part of the England squad for the first three Test matches, but now it does look like that they have been released and they are going to play in their respective county championship matches. So that's about it as far as the England squad is concerned. In case you have just joined us, but there is one change, that Liam Dawson has come in for Shoaib Bashir, who is out injured. We take a look at the first three matches. Well, England chased down a record 371 in the first Test to go 1-0 up. Then India made a terrific comeback. In the second Test, they scored a heavy win there at Edgbaston in Birmingham. The fortress Birmingham was breached. And now in the third Test, India were pretty much in a dominant position until the first 4 days. But then, England bounced back on in the final session of day 4 and obviously on day 5 to win the match by 22 runs and go 2-1 up in the 5-match series. The fourth Test now begins on 23rd of July here, and the fifth and final Test of the series, which could be a decider, assuming India win in Manchester, will take place at the Oval from July 31st until August 4th. So that's the update that we have for you. Let's take a couple of comments before we wrap things up. Abhishek Rawat, Dawson is a genuine all-rounder. Abhishek Rawat says that good batter down the order, much like Akshar Patel. Hi on-off, how are you? Freaking Awesome is saying, any news on Sri Lanka's white ball series? No, nothing is confirmed, but yes, there are reports that India could be travelling to Sri Lanka for about 3 ODIs and as many T20Is. No confirmation on the dates. So as and when we have it, Sports Today is going to be your one-stop destination for such breaking news. And freaking awesome, will Siraj be rested in the next Test? I don't think there is any logic for Siraj to rest. I think despite all the workload that he has had, one good thing is that there is enough gap now before the fourth Test begins. There is about a 7 to 8 day gap, so there can be a lot of rest for the bowlers. And India need the likes of Siraj, Bumrah, Akashdeep to be fit and completely rested for the fourth Test. They need to win this so as to make sure that they can force a decider at the Oval. So for me, Siraj does not rest, but you can let us know your thoughts in the comment section about the same. And don't forget to subscribe to Sports Today. And freaking awesome, there are about 7 to 8 days before the fourth test, and we will discuss all these things.